Why'd you make that noise? You triggered my ADHD mimic instinct.
Good. Am I killing off today? I don't know. We haven't decided yet. Have to think about it. Yeah. Anyways, welcome back, everybody. This is our Legend of Zelda Dungeons and Dragons campaign, Whispers of Hope. I am the DM, Zom, and yeah, all it is, same as usual. I got a new bot going on today for music, so please let me know if it is too loud, too quiet, need to adjust. Just let me know. So that's the only new thing, really. Other than that, we'll just do our intros and get started as usual. So start with Vivra up top.
Well, hello. I am Rhettaliate, aka Novaretta, aka Vivra Lakru, the Twili druid. Currently having a silent breakdown.
Oh. Perla, the new Jaxi. She died.
Oh no.
No!
Oh no. We were ready. We were
Not
ready
again.
this time.
Not again.
Oh.
I died again. I was checking the audio, remember?
Oh yeah.
But the stream is behind, so it took me a minute. I'm Jaxi. I'll be playing as Perla temporarily. Don't get attached.
Too late.
I encourage attachment. Makes for better dramatics. Theatrics.
Akari.
I'm Sky/CeruleanxIris, and I play Akari.
Okay, bro. Velkorin.
I'm AlistairForgall, and I play Velkorin.
And
I'm KaelosMythos, and I play Toto, the Artificer.
And once again, I am Zom. I am the Dungeon Master. I am the one killing everybody today and every day. So, yeah. A brief recap of what happened last time. Our party was still in Akana, in the Akana castle currently. They had been locked in a room with what appeared to be the, I guess, undead spirit of the general that had killed Wither in the past. For whatever reason, he was still lingering in this world and was in the castle where the party found him. They kind of reacted to Akari's mask, almost believing that Akari was Wither at the time, and attacked. Party managed to skim by and take him out. I believe Toto and Akari were kind of playing D&D ping pong ball or whatever it's called. Whack-a-mole. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Whack-a-mole. That's the better one. Going up and down constantly. After they had defeated the general, they found a mysterious new party member that joined in with them named Perla, who showed them the way to the treasure room where the party left off for the evening to rest a bit and claimed a couple treasures before we move on to today. So yeah. You guys had somewhat rested throughout the night without any interference, and well rested as you can be, and sleeping on a pile of gold or dirt and rocks. So yeah, so you are currently within the treasure room, and what would you guys like to do?
Well, while the rest of the group is sleeping, Perla gets up early, puts her perfume on, casts mage armor, throws some more rupees in her bag of holding. And just for fun, does anyone have like their satchels or backpacks or coin purses or whatever lying around?
Oh no.
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 I mean, Vivra has a satchel, I think we said. Or was it a backpack? She has something.
I don't
She has a storage thingy.
hear it.
It says backpack.
Without trying to stealth or be hidden or anything, Perla's just gonna peek inside, see Is there anything interesting in your satchel or bag?
Oh no. Wait. What? Do you need to roll something? Because
She's not trying to be sneaky, so I don't
Yeah,
think she
if
has to
she's
roll.
not being sneaky, then anybody who's awake, I guess, can see what she's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, Vivra has a habit of waking up relatively early, so can I just have a 50-50 shot of her being awake or asleep?
I mean, it is morning, so you can also just choose if you want to wake up. Like,
I know,
I'm
but
not
it's
being quiet.
funnier. if-
Sure.
Okay. Yeah,
more
up to
interesting.
you.
Okay.
Hustle.
Jaxi, high or low? This is for her to be asleep because that's what you want.
Carol, you get the
Low.
inspiration for today. I forgot again.
Oh, I guess
Hey!
of course she does. Ooh, unfortunately,
Low.
I rolled an 11. So she's laying there, just kind of like with her eyes open. And when you start reaching for her bag, she's like, "What are you doing?"
It's looking around.
Uh-huh. Don't touch my things.
All right. Got some secrets to hide?
It doesn't matter if I do or don't. You don't need to touch my things.
It would have been more interesting if you did. And she leaves it and starts kind of looking around the exit.
Vivra just visibly annoyed. Like, but aside from being visibly annoyed, you don't really see much else on her because for once I rolled really well for her emotions.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, well, she's up now, so she's gonna check her bag to see if you grabbed anything beforehand.
Everything's there.
I mean, I figured. Shuffle it around a little bit and then put it on a little tighter onto herself. She gets up and looks around. I believe if I check, yeah, I believe Vivra's usually the one finding food and stuff because she has that trait. So I think
You're in the
first thing
treasure
in the
room of a
morning-
desert. Good luck.
I know, but I figured she might wander around a little bit just to see if maybe a squirrel found its way down here or something. If
It's like
not,
one
they
of those
have their
decorative
rations,
food
but-
bowls made out of pure gold.
Tell you what, if you roll a
Lunch.
nat 20, I'll maybe let you
Oh,
find
come
something.
on, do it, come on. That's a nat 1.
Yeah.
So there.
You found sand.
My dice agree
You
with
can't
the
even
DM.
find the gold that's all over the place for some reason.
She got so distracted by Perla messing with her things that she's just grumbling and she's not actually looking. She's just like, oh my gosh, oh thank goodness they didn't actually. Okay, it's fine. No, why am I talking out loud? Shut up, Vivra.
Perla just raises an eyebrow.
What? How long have you been near me?
We're still in the same room together.
No, I figured she'd walked
in
away,
character.
so I assumed Perla followed her.
We are currently in a small treasure room, and she's just peeking around the exit of the room, but hasn't left yet.
I assumed that we were leaving the room to look for food and things. If we're still in the room, Vibra's not gonna ignore the last sentence. It's where she'll just kind of jump and then just.
We have learned that Vivra has very low spatial awareness.
This isn't the first time.
Exactly.
It's very in character because of the last time that I did this on accident, which became an on-purpose thing. The nat 1 rules all. What can I say?
Yeah.
What is Akari doing?
Sitting in her corner that she was resting in, just watching.
Committing crimes.
How is she feeling
Committing
currently
crimes.
while I'm at it?
I don't know. How is she feeling?
You tell me.
She's feeling 40.
That is true. Oh, that is right. Roll a con save for me.
What?
She's feeling 40.
10 total.
10 total. All right. Today you feel fine.
She look the same?
I mean, she still looks older, which Perla, you wouldn't notice that because you've never seen her.
No.
But
That's
the others would
Jaxie
know.
asking.
Yes, she still looks older. Velkorin and Toto, what are you guys doing?
I
Yes.
am just at the door waiting.
Toto doing?
I'm vibing
Vibing.
and staring at Perla. Strange lady.
She'll stare back and then bat her eyes at you. Make a little, like, really innocent, cutesy pose and then continue on looking at the exit.
I will blush because pretty woman.
I love this vibe.
Everyone's like, we've never seen this side of Toto before.
Vivra goes over to Akari after calming herself back down, I guess, and is like, how are you doing today?
I feel fine, but I don't look fine.
Oh, you got a chance to look at... You saw?
Look at
At
an old
Mirror
woman.
Shield.
Oh, right.
When she
You-
examined it.
Do we know how to fix this yet? Probably not. I think I asked you that yesterday.
Are you asking as a player or as a
That was-
character?
As a character.
You're asking.
I'm rolling.
You're asking
Yes.
Akari.
Vivra is asking Akari.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't use magic on people. I wouldn't know how to fix it or how to cast it.
That's a shame. You should learn how to.
Jesus.
Which
Vivra,
classes right now?
would you roll? I guess what do you want? I guess it's your perception, and what are you trying to gain off of Akari? Do you think it? Does she think it's magic? Does she think it's natural? What is she attempting to assess? That way, I can tell you which roll to make.
Are you asking me?
Yes, you. Because I assume
Oh.
unless you're just physically asking what's wrong, or if
I-
you're looking to see what's wrong.
Vivra would be looking, and I think because they were saying, I don't know what this magic is, I'd like to roll Arcana to see if I can discern the magic specifically.
Okay.
And if I can, if I roll high enough to potentially discern what sort of caster would be best in this scenario to reverse these effects. Putting that dice away, because that's another nat 1.
Another one on the same one?
It's the Jaxie dice!
Damn.
Oh no, I am contagious.
Yeah, you're not.
Perla took the inspiration, and Vivra took the fall.
Only thing you can gather is it
It
was the
literally-
beast that attacked you that caused something. You don't know what happened. Why?
It rolled like all the way, and then it paused, and then it rolled backwards onto a 1. Like it fully stopped rolling and then went, 1.
Well, you thought.
Gonna fight this
Perla's
dice in a
going to look
second.
around at the group, and then facing Vivra, since that's the only person she knows can understand her right now, says, "So what? You aren't taking any money or anything? Your group is just good-hearted adventurers, not taking anything for yourselves?"
Vivra shrugs and in Twili
I wouldn't call
says-
these guys good-hearted.
She's speaking only in Twili, so unless you can understand that,
I don't speak
No,
English.
only written.
Toto randomly speaks up and says exactly the thing that needs to be said. Vivra shrugs and says, well, I don't know if any of this stuff is cursed. It would be easy enough to grab some, but if it turns us into something like how Akari is right now, or worse, I'd just rather not find out. Although, you do seem to have been picking some of them up. Are you noticing anything?
Oh, the rupees are fine. But that shield you picked up and that wand you picked up, they're super cursed.
I'm not gonna roll. Vivra's gonna tilt her head and she's like, are you messing with me? Because you sound very
bit of a
sarcastic right now.
grin. A bit of a grin starts like growing across her face.
Vivra nods and kind of half smiles, almost like, all right, okay. Yeah. Almost like a nod of recognition. Thought
And here
sort
I
of
was
thing.
starting to think you were as gullible as that fish prince.
Fish prince?
Good to know that you're not that bad.
Sidon?
Ugh, yes, that one. I may have tried to swipe some jewels off of him one time, and that narcissist thought I was trying to cop a feel.
So you couldn't see the face that I actually made. It was very like incredulous, almost like what? But
Can you
Vivra's
imagine?
like,
And she scoffs and rolls her eyes.
Vivra puts her hands together and takes a breath and is like, first off, he's massive. Why would you try to steal from that? And second, how did you steal so poorly that he thought you were trying to feel him up?
I'm not a rogue, okay? It's not usually my forte. Just, you know.
Well, then why would you... Okay, now we can talk about this in a bit. We should probably start moving on. If you've been grabbing rupees and nothing's bad's been happening, I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to grab a few.
Oh yeah,
Could
take
use-
everything.
I'm not...
She's smiling again.
You know... Right. I don't think we could even carry everything if we tried.
None of you have a bag of holding. I
Yeah.
roll based on what you guys tell me how much you will attempt to take.
If there are any diamonds that appear to be worth 300 gold or more, I will be taking some of those.
Roll a percent.
Nice. What the frick dice? That's my other dice. 8.
8. Gold. Plenty of gold
grabs-
and random rupees and stuff. But
I'll grab a few random rupees then. Hang out with. I'm putting my dice tray back over here. It rolled great over this area of my desk. The superstition begins. Yeah, I guess just I'll grab a handful of rupees.
do 3 D100s.
Ooh. Just roll them all separately, or
Roll them and
how
add
does
up the numbers, basically.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. 21.
Out of all three of them?
Yeah, I rolled a 9, a 10, and a 2.
Out of 100?
You said D100.
Damn, you
It's-
got 21
it's-
gold. Good for you.
That's no. It's so 3D10.
Oh,
Or am I freaking being stupid?
yes.
So you might literally.
A
You know what?
D100.
That's on me. That's on me.
Or percentile.
Well, then the
Percentile
first
thing.
one
There we go.
was 9, I think, or 90. You know what? I'll just re-roll. Okay, 51, 58, and 79.
Math. 188. That's how
188
much
gold.
red rupees. In various other combinations of rupees. Yes.
So just a total of 188 gold, essentially.
Yep.
I'd like to steal money. I mean, pick up some money.
Putting it. How much?
Huh. I don't know. How much can I?
Like I said, depends on what you have and how much realistically and how packed are you going for. You guys don't have a bag of holding, so you have to realize how heavy it's going to be if you carry too much.
How do I check that? Where's inventory? So, what's encumbered? If I go past my carrying capacity?
Yes. I'm not technically following that, but it's got to be within reason, so.
Okay. Well, only carrying about that much. I don't know, like 50? I don't know. How much is a handful, armful?
If you're doing
They can
about
fit
a
in a bag.
handful, that'd be about what Vivra did, so you can roll 3 D100s.
I was gonna say, do I take a stash? I don't have a big bag right now.
Like I said, roll 3 D100s. If you're not gonna do overkill, but get a good handful or so.
Yeah, definitely not overkill. Trying to remember how to roll on this site.
Or I can do it for you.
Yeah, go on, do it for me.
Fish. 244. Damn. A 90, a 95, and a 59. So,
Nice.
244. Thanks, Wither.
you're welcome. She's helping you from the road.
So just add that to the currency amount.
Yeah, add that to your gold.
Okay, it was 244.
Yep.
Time to buy more weapons.
Can I
You
do the
just buy
same?
100 daggers.
Yeah, I guess, like I said, just how much do you want to take?
I still have my bag, so
Okay,
it's not a bag of holding, but
okay. How full do you want to fill it then? Like,
not too full. Like about 2/3.
ooh, that's a lot of weight.
So much.
Actually, less.
I was gonna say, it's gems and it's okay. Imagine filling a bag with 3/4 of rocks, and that's how heavy it would be.
Okay. I will take 2 rock.
2 rocks worth.
You give her 2 pebbles. Here you go.
For sake of simplicity, do the same thing as everybody else has done. So
3D100s?
3D100.
Basically a couple handfuls.
Yeah.
191.
Add that to your goal.
Nice.
Well, the loot goblin Alistair. I mean Velkorin.
I'm the least loot goblin person here.
Yeah. in character.
I should have kept my
And out of
99.
character. I'm not
I,
grabbing anything.
I don't believe it. But oh,
Didn't you take the shield?
No.
Oh,
I don't. Who did take the shield? I don't remember.
I thought someone took it.
Akari mentioned it was a magic shield made.
I know Akari
There.
identified it, but I don't remember who took it.
When you identify it, it tells you what it is, doesn't it?
Yeah, I gave that information. Akari gave that information of what she could tell.
What did she say about it? She said it. Did she? She said it wasn't cursed or something.
It's a magic shield made in this land
That's it.
by magic users of this land.
Should have the card.
I identified it and say it was cursed. So she would not have mentioned anything about a curse, especially if not asked. But no, she didn't see anything dangerous on it.
Where's Shiekah? I guess. Are you going to explain everything that you identified, or are you just that's what you're saying?
I don't remember the full details right now.
I have it up. That's what I'm asking. Do you want to tell
Yeah, you
everything?
Could go. Yeah, you could. Yeah, she share what she could get from it.
Oh, right. So
To Velkorin, who asked.
What Akari revealed, obviously it's a shield that's been polished so much to the point that it looks like it's a mirror. Well, this is a shield that does require attunement if you want the effects. So you get a +1 to your AC on top of the +2 from the shield while you're attuned. As a reaction, any damaging spell made against that user can charge that spell. Essentially, you can add that spell to the shield, and once you have been hit 3 times with that shield, or with the spell, same spell, you can use your reaction to reflect the spell back, and it would hit as a critical hit. So essentially, you get hit by, if you got hit by 3 firebolts, you can reflect a firebolt back at a critical hit.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the DM. You don't have to tell me, but would it be potentially possible to somehow, like, take my head of a shadow beast and this shield and, like, infuse them together to be one shield, so that I don't lose my head of a shadow beast?
If you were a blacksmith, maybe.
Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm like, if I went to a blacksmith and I said, "Can you put these together?"
Possibly. It would probably have to be a combination of a blacksmith and an enchanter. Or just an enchanter in general, probably. Somebody could probably convert the enchantment over to it, potentially.
Okay.
I will not say no, but yeah, it's if you can find the right person to do it, people, it would be a possibility.
Cool. Vivra has a new goal. I'll take the shield.
We found 2 wands as well. I don't know if anybody picked them up or not.
I don't think anyone
I think
said.
Did Velkorin have the rods too?
I think
I
Velkorin
think it was only
the
able
one
to
that
identify the shield.
Velkorin was the one that found this stuff. I don't know if he picked
I
it
just
up.
left them in a pile.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Velkorin has the wands.
I have nothing.
Oh,
He just picked
They're
them
in the
up and then
pile.
left them there.
Minus the shield. Didn't you keep that one on hold?
Nope.
He just dug through and that's what he found and left it on top of the piles. So if anybody else wants to take it.
feel
Yeah,
like
shield
the
does
DM
no good
wants
for me,
us-
so.
Yeah, no, that's why.
You're
thought
the only one with the
shield-
information.
You have the information.
Yeah,
Did-
but you were
did
giving it to a
Velkorin-
direct.
And if this room is as small as people keep saying it is, then everybody has the information.
Not when they were in the middle of conversation.
Just,
Akari.
jeez.
I imagine Akari just muttering about not being told anything while identifying the shield that Velkorin brought to her. Tell me anything. Anyway, here's a shield. Okay, well, yeah. If the shield...
Perla's gonna...
Vivra takes the shield.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Azam, are you gonna... I'm assuming you'll just put it into my inventory and let me know, but...
Yes. Do that, right. Make it easy for you.
And if no one else grabs the wands for the sake of grabbing them, I think Vivra might think that they, at the very least, could be sold if we don't use them. So, if no one else grabs them, she'll just put them into her bag.
You have 2 wands. You don't know what they do, though.
Yep. Can't wait to be backed into a corner and just fling one at an enemy.
Perla starts walking down the halls and stuff, like the tunnel or whatever gets us out of this room.
Field should be in your inventory, not field. Just might have to refresh.
Akari will follow quietly behind and have the mask on her face. No magical darkness, though.
I will use today to attune the item.
Okay. Okay. So Akari, since you are, don't forget the effect of the mask that you can take the proficiency or expertise in something for the day.
Oh yeah.
The kind of more important reason to use the
The
mask.
super overpowered aspect of it.
It's one thing, right?
Yeah, you can take any of your skills. Basically, you can do a skill, weapon, armor, anything, and become proficient in it for the day. If you already have proficiency, you can gain expertise. But you have to switch it the next day, something else, and you can't pick what you already picked.
Can't be the same thing.
Until 3 days have passed.
Let's see.
That's my way to trying to balance it a little.
Arcana today.
If the trio was the best at Arcana.
Probably Lenora.
So, as you kind of focus in on your Arcana skill, you do hear slight whispers of a woman in your ear, and seems to be giving you information on magic or such. So that's what somewhat of the feeling. You do kind of have a sense that some sort of magic has kind of awoken in this mask, too.
She nods in acknowledgement to the voice.
Right. Moving forward. Alright. As you guys kind of make your way out of the treasure room and deeper into the corridors, it's obviously very dark still, because you are underground. It almost kind of feels like it doesn't look like there's a sloping or anything, but it feels like you're going deeper and deeper into the ground for a while, and after you keep traveling for a while, towards the end, and almost as if you've been walking for about 10 minutes now at this point, you can finally see towards the end of the hall, there seems to be light, where there must be an opening that's going up into there. Keep going, progressing further. You'll come out
Walk into the light.
Walk into the light. And as you guys kind of come out, you come out to what you can assume is the massive stone structure that you guys saw in the distance behind the castle. The castle? I guess that's technically how you say it. Go ahead.
While we were walking through the tunnels, could I spend that time trying to kind of like get an idea on the overall vibe of this party? Because like I've just met them and I
do
haven't
a
like
vibe check.
Yeah, can I do a vibe check?
Can I roll for vibes, please?
I guess you can roll an insight, and anybody who wants to hide their emotions can roll a
Oh,
deception.
you know Vivra's always trying to hide her emotions.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh.
Anyone who wants to hide their emotions can roll a deception. Otherwise,
Man, do I want to use my inspiration on this? Sure, I'll
I'm
use my
rolling.
inspiration.
I mean, my roll was the same as my passive
way better.
insight, so it doesn't matter regardless. But I was gonna say that I don't think she's actively, well, she's kind of actively trying to look fine. So
I rolled a
Okay,
14.
I use
I
I
also
used
got
my
a 14.
inspiration.
for this, the most important thing, the vibe check.
you never.
With my inspiration, I got a 21 total.
Oh wow!
Oh,
I got a natural 19. I rolled a 7 first, and then I got a natural 19.
hey, I got a
Oh,
21
that-
total as well. However,
It
mine was a
mattered.
nat 20.
Okay, then we'll say you successfully hide your feelings or whatever.
She hides
they are
her
defending
emotions from
against you.
everybody.
Akari looks great, man.
Akari will just have like
She's
a
thriving.
just a straight face while silently following along the party.
Aging 20
Mhm.
years did wonders for Akari.
Except it really didn't. Got lucky this morning. Okay.
So yeah, she's kind of looking out for like, how are they acting towards her? Like, do they seem trusting or wary or neutral? And also, like, what kind of state are they in? Do they seem capable or like distracted or whatever? Things like that. Like,
Anybody
And
who
Toto
was
go first
trying
if
to
they
hide
want
their
to.
emotions, if you roll higher than a 21.
Akari
Toto
would just
and
seem
I-
neutral to her.
We both got a 14. Alistair, did you roll for it, or are you just chilling?
I'm just chilling because no matter what, all they're gonna be able to notice is what I'm doing. Like, I'm completely covered with no facial expressions, so it's just what I usually do is stay
what's
silent.
your
and
body
keep
language?
the-
Are you crossing your arms?
Oh my god! If you're getting to that level, that natural 28 protected Akari.
Gee.
Yeah.
No, he's just same as he always is. He's just watching, like keeping an eye on everything.
Hey, mine's a nat 20.
Oh, right,
How they
I'm
ain't
dumb.
protecting
Yeah,
me?
it was a nat 20, so yeah, Akari beat you, Perla, because it was a nat 20.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not finally
Sorry.
triggered.
I'm
only
sorry.
5 minutes
My
later.
brain is not working.
Or is booting up.
Yep.
It's the same as always. Just keeping an eye on everything.
He's neutral. No.
Yeah,
He
like
seems confident and capable.
he's stuck with these
He's-
people.
he's
One who might
hydrated.
go murder anybody at any moment. One who might sneak off to go live in a tree, and then one who has fucking grenades in their arms. You gotta pay attention to everything.
Wait a minute.
I was gonna say I don't get which ones you mean. Who I don't know who is who in that situation
Like,
there.
Wait, no,
I
you
feel like
said
he's
one
applied to
who
multiple people.
Yeah.
No,
You said one
almost.
who might murder, and I'm like, wait a minute.
But no, he's at his current state of what he always does. He's keeping
Okay.
an eye on the surroundings and staying at a relative attention.
One
And
other
he has
detail
zero
as far
care
as
for
like,
you being around.
okay, yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. Is he avoiding her or just doesn't care? Okay, good.
He has zero care if that you are in the group. You do not affect him in any
Okay.
way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Wait, what about the other two?
Kale, go.
I would say Toto, whenever they look over at Perla, a little flustered, then tries to get away a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
He's so funny.
But
Oh
overall,
my
their demeanor is like nervous. because they almost died last time.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay.
Well,
Once Vivra states their thing, I also have something that I rolled a sleight of hand check for.
oh no.
Uh-oh.
Well, so you said you got a 21, so you beat my roll by more than 5. So, in that sense, God, Vivra is a book, and it is a children's book. It is so easy to read.
Got pictures on it.
It's a picture book, so you can really get a visual. But, oh goodness gracious, 48 hours, almost died a few times, lost a companion. She very much looks like she's trying actively to look fine. But she's also staying towards the back, which isn't terribly normal for her. She's watching. She will regularly glance to the other 3, and then to Perla as well. But it's when she glances at Perla, it's not a, oh man, this one's dangerous. It's kind of similar to the way she's glancing to everyone else, just like, what is their mood? But unlike Perla, she's not actually reading them, because underneath all that, you can't entirely tell whether it's fear or rage.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so this has a question because it's been a long time. Vivra knows I can speak Twili, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
I think she's the only one that knows.
I think you're the only one that knows, which is what I was going to do. So when we were leaving the room, I was going to do this when he asked what we were doing, and then Perla jumped on it faster than I could, because I had a gummy bear in my mouth.
Perla's like, attention on me! It's a very Perla.
I was going to slip Vivra a piece of paper.
Oh dear.
I rolled a 22 sleight of hand.
Pretty sure that beats Perla's passive pretty easily.
And the note was just going to say, as far as everyone knows, you're the only one who can speak Twili.
That's what the note says?
Yeah.
You'll have to lie.
I was going to say, you did respond to her.
She has already said that someone else.
Oh,
Vivra
no.
has said that one other person in the party can speak Twili.
But
so she'll have to lie.
At this point, it's not me.
Yeah, she'll have to lie about who.
Vivra didn't say who. She just said someone.
Yeah.
Knows how
Toto
to say
responded perfectly like 3 hours ago.
Toto's like, I have eyes of the Runekeeper. I read your lips.
I do also recall you did respond to them talking.
So that was fucking around.
Okay.
It was out of character.
Oh, okay.
You have to say to say out of character when you do that, because
it's okay.
I will take it as
it. Yeah, we talked about it afterwards.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right.
No, that's completely out of character comment for Velkorin.
I thought it was a little odd, but I was like, he's not saying out of character, so it's canon.
All right.
Okay. So, so
yeah, you have that additional information now.
You pass the note. She goes, as far as anyone in the party knows, you're the only one that can speak Twili. She looks at him and mouths, "Yeah, I know." She doesn't say, yeah. She mouths it. She doesn't say it out loud.
That would be hilarious. You guys just start having a conversation in Twili about how she's the only one who can speak Twili.
And then I would like to make I'm assuming that sounded like cockiness, like just annoyance or whatever.
For sure. She mouths it, and it's like she doesn't mean it to be as harsh as it was, but her face is absolutely like, yeah, obviously.
I would like.
She almost fucked up.
I'm gonna ask if this is an improvised attack or not.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna
Are you gonna hit me?
No, I'm gonna flick a hard candy at her forehead.
I mean,
I will
if
say
you
sure,
roll-
but it's not
slingshot.
going to do any damage. I just
I
want to see if it
I'm
hits.
not trying
was
to do
gonna
any
say if
damage.
you
I'm
get-
trying to get her to like just shut up.
I was gonna say if he rolls a nat 20, it does 1 damage, and she has like a little red welt on her
There
forehead.
you go. Sure.
Oh,
I can
no.
roll. I'm gonna roll a dex save. If I roll higher than your dex save, I catch it.
Go.
If I roll higher than your throw or whatever.
Go for it. You've got to beat a 21.
Oh no.
Well, I didn't. So
Yeah.
I got kind of close. So no, I got exactly 5 under. So she lifts her hand as it passes her hand and thunks her in the head, and then she probably like catches it after. And then she like squints at him.
She did the
and,
cool
like,
thing of trying to catch it with 2 fingers, but she missed and it just went right in between her fingers.
Cat like reflex as it hits her, and then she reacts.
Uh,
Yeah. And then she mouths, "I'm keeping this." And pockets
I don't
it.
care.
he's got
That
like
would've been like
200
as
more.
we were
Sand
leaving-
all over it.
That would have been like
It's
as
got-
we were leaving the room.
Yeah, no, they have this like silent interaction. It's just
Yeah,
so
the goal is not to hurt
passive-aggressive.
people with candy. If that could be my weapon, it would be my weapon.
We'll give you a candy. I mean, if you,
You know,
used
the
it with a
ironic-
sling, you probably
No,
would.
because that in another campaign I'm in, that's literally a weapon that one of my other players uses.
You
he
do have those
casts a spell
slingshots.
on
You
candy.
could shoot your candy if you
I
really
have a
wanted
lot of
to.
slingshots because I think I still have all of them.
Also,
Yeah.
if you have the spell
you
catapult,
handed them out.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I've got because I've
We
only
are
got.
missing one though. It exploded.
I think everybody else is supposed to get a dagger as well because I still have 5.
That must have been where you got
And
those daggers.
That's the only. That's
Oh,
the only
yeah.
logical reason I
That
could have
was
5
it.
daggers.
That's must have been what it was.
I think so.
Because I have no idea when you got those daggers
Hey.
either.
I don't know either.
I have a sling. Look
Unless
at that.
Akari's been stealing daggers and hiding them in my many pockets for me to hide at a future time.
Just need these just in case.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
All right,
Is it daytime now?
It
as
is.
we exit the tunnels?
it is.
Okay. I don't like that.
Neither do I. I open my umbrella.
Yeah.
And I
so.
just have that.
So yeah, as you guys come out into the sun, it's just this. It seems like it's I should say it's a hollowed tower. So you guys are essentially inside the tower, and it just seems to, like, from your perception, it almost looks as if this tower just goes up into the sky and doesn't stop. It's like a weird optical illusion. You don't actually know how high it is just based on where you are. Around the edges, you do see stairs that seem to be leading up towards the top of the tower. From where you are, yeah. So I guess if somebody wants to look for, I guess just see what they can see.
Like an entrance.
An entrance
I mean-
or whatever, can do a perception check.
I have disadvantage on my perception checks right now because it's bright out, but I will
Go to
try.
Perla.
I will roll perception as well.
Aww. This time, I got a 19 on Jaxie's dice, but my other dice gave me a 5. So
25
That's-
total.
I got a
Right.
9 total, which is not the worst thing for not being able to see great.
Yeah. With 25 especially, you can see that it almost looks about 3/4 of the way up the tower, or at least what you can perceive as the top of the tower. It looks to be an opening.
That's the only opening scene so far.
Pretty much.
Huh.
As in, there's no way for us to enter the tower, or are
There
we
is.
already in the tower?
You are technically inside the tower, from what you can
Oh, we're
perceive.
inside.
Okay.
It's like a
So,
hollowed
like,
out
looking
tower.
straight up is the exit?
If you, looking up, you can see a ways up towards the tower. There seems to be a large opening. You can follow the stairs that seem to go around the tower that stretch all the way up to the top of the tower, as far as you can see.
Okay, my mistake. I misunderstood that. I thought we were outside.
You are outside, but it's It's like it's a hollow tower, so the sun is above you still.
Yeah, it's missing a
Oh,
roof, basically. Okay.
Like I said, from your perception,
Like
it seems this
crumbled.
tower just
We're inside of a crumbled tower.
yeah. And from your perception, it seems like this tower just keeps going forever.
And you mentioned there's stairs, right?
Stairs along the outside that seem to lead its way up to that, or the entrance to something. Excuse me.
I wait for the rest of the party to go ahead first.
Akari points to the entrance up above and starts walking up the stairs.
Vivra will follow.
Perla will try to be in the middle.
Akari is leading with Vivra and Perla, and I then assume Toto and Velkorin is taking up the rear.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, so for the most part, you guys just keep making your way up those stairs, climbing and climbing and climbing, and you kind of are having a heart attack because it's so many friggin' stairs. Not really, but stairs are, but it just feels
Our
like you've
mortal
been...
enemy.
My constitution and strength are both -1.
Oh no!
All right,
It's a
Perla
hard
is
time.
feeling it now. She's really feeling them
She's-
this leg workout.
You
How
get
did
used
she
to
make it
climbing.
down
She's
the
trying not
stairs?
to show it, really, but aside from
Bro.
her annoyance, she's trying not to show any other discomfort.
Roll a Constitution check to not sweat or something.
And she's got
I don't
heels
know.
on.
Are you kidding?
Oh. I'm gonna just go up 10,000 steps and see how my legs are gonna feel while wearing heels.
Oh goodness, I would
Wait,
never.
wait. Hold on, I want to check something. You guys can continue.
I would get up 10 steps and be like, screw this, and take the heels off. Like, I'm taking my chances, man.
Perla, knowing Perla, she would probably just say fuck it and hide in somebody's shadow at a certain point.
That is another option. But I kind
Oh.
of want to be extra about it.
Fair enough.
She's gonna cast Summon Shadow Spawn.
Oh my gosh. Are you
like,
gonna be carried?
This like mix. Yeah, this like mix of like kind of humanoid, kind of shadow, whatever, like Twilight Beast, kind of like biped, dark, shadowy night thing.
That's
Just
amazing.
appears, and she gets it to carry her.
Work too.
That's so
I have
extra.
concentration up to an hour on this,
Okay,
just
yeah.
so you know, DM.
I'm gonna turn into a dire wolf. I'm gonna use their stats to walk up.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, for the most part, it's just kind of keep
Wolf me.
wolf you. I forgot. I should really
Ultimate
organize.
power. Wolf transformation.
Apparently, your wolf form is broken.
No,
So
I've died.
You get to be regular Vivra because apparently the wolf form also broke for whatever reason. So
How did it break?
I don't know. It's just like mine and Toto's broke the other day randomly too. So I'll have to do it again
No.
off stream because it takes a while. So remind me and I'll fix it for next time.
Fix it for next time.
Smart ass. Yeah, so you guys kind of keep making your way up the stairs. It's just trugging along, keep going. Eventually, after a long ass time, you guys make it to this entrance, and you can peer inside. And as you look inside, it opens up to this large, open room. And if you're looking straight ahead, there's a large sunroof, round circular sunroof, and something looks weird when you're looking at the ceiling. It almost looks like you're looking at the floor, even though you're looking at the ceiling, and you can see what looks to be sand on the ceiling, as well as on the it is an opening And then on the hanging, like on that opening between the ceiling and then the roof, essentially, you can see a golden spider that has a bright red ruby in the center of it.
Can I roll investigation to see if there's anything specific that we need to do to not have this sand suddenly like fall on top of us?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Have any of us seen one of these spider things before?
If you guys could, if there was light in the castle, you would have seen one earlier. But I think you guys had enough light within the room.
So I could have seen one.
You may have. You actually, yeah, that's right, because you would have seen it.
I have superior dark vision as well, because I am also a Twili.
Yeah, you would have seen that there was one.
How far away?
Probably a good 100 feet up in the air.
I mean, we're still heading closer to it, right?
You were at the entrance, and this is where I described as what you could see from here.
Oh, I figured we were already walking.
You're walking.
Okay. Well, I got an 18 investigation on spider puzzle thing.
Okay. Are you guys walking, or are you just waiting at the end?
I'm a walking.
Akari continues walking if nobody mentioned anything.
All right.
I'll nudge you with my wolf nose and telepathy. There's a golden spider thing up there. And with my investigation, I relay that. Yeah.
You can, as you get a little bit closer, you do see more of the finer details of it. Just because of how far away it is, can't discern too much. But I will say, as you guys kind of, where are you walking into the room? Or like, are you walking all the way into the center underneath the sky roof thing, or how far in are you going?
I'm not going into the center until I investigate the place.
I should say it is weird because even though you can see like what looks like sand above you, it also like there's still light coming through the sunroof, like as if it was the sun was above you.
And we've only noticed that spider thing so far, not like anything else. No, that stands out.
Depending
May
on
I
how
ask
far
above
you
table, like, how much do I know about these? Have I just seen it, or like, do I know anything about them?
Roll how I should say. Let me ask how, with the general being in his room, how often did Perla try to like listen into what he's doing, or did she just completely avoid him, stay away?
She's pretty nosy, but she's only been here for like before the party. Like by the time the party got to her, she'd only been here for like almost 2 days.
Okay.
But she is pretty nosy.
I never noticed.
Say, roll a history check. See if anything is worth it that you heard from the general.
Well, that's a 2 on the die.
Uh-oh. Vivra and Perla, the dynamic duo of not knowing things.
+5 is 7. So
7.
as far as you can remember, you may have heard the general say something about it, but you don't really know what the details of what he said. You just remember that he had mentioned something about this golden spider with a blood red rupee.
Is there any indication in my memory that I shouldn't kill it? Is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I would say no. Yeah. Say no. Is anybody walking into...
I'll give you guys a little longer, and then I'm gonna attack it.
Is anybody walking into the lit up portion of the room?
I'm sniffing. I'm sniffing around it. I'm gonna use my sniffer to try and learn anything.
You smell
Can
sand.
I do that? I smell sand, so I don't need to roll for it.
I mean, you can roll for it. You're still going to be at disadvantage because of your Twili.
You smell Perla's perfume way too much.
No. I have advantage because I'm a wolf now.
you'd have neutral. If you're using scent, you'd be neutral.
What? Why does being a Twili give me disadvantage if I'm not currently in my Twili form?
Because you're still a Twili.
But it's never given me. Okay.
It's a racial thing.
That's
Part of your
what I got
race.
19 on the die,
There
so
you
that's
go.
what 23.
23.
Yeah.
That's perfect. You actually get a slight hint of Cephalina flowers
Don't do this to me.
from the roof.
Aww.
And
From the roof, you say?
shut the fuck up. You bastards. Stop making fun of my Minnesotan accent. God damn it.
No, I say roof too. So.
All right. Yeah. You get a slight hint of Cephalina flowers.
She looks straight up at where the scent is coming from.
Where is everybody in the room currently?
I think Vivra's pretty close to the center at this point.
Okay. And I guess I should ask mostly, where's Akari? Where? For reason.
Looking at the center with her eyes best she can.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Since you are there too. All right. As River almost immediately as you look up, it would be the opposite side of where the spider was. You see a purple figure standing at the top of the roof. As soon as you notice them, they leap down and land in the center in front of you guys, specifically in front of Akari. And he immediately rushes to Akari.
Since I was close to the center, am I able to react at all?
We'll give you one reaction.
Okay, I'm gonna bite it.
Okay, roll to try to bite it. Again.
There's my stats. 21 to hit.
1. Yeah, that does hit, so I guess you get to bite it first.
All right, roll a strength saving throw. And also take 9 damage.
I mean, was it an aggressive run at?
Akari, you can roll an insight check to determine if it seemed to be threatening or not.
As this person's being bitten immediately.
You say it does actually make sense that he would be distracted because of what he saw.
Yeah. 23 total.
It did not seem like a threatening charge towards you. But
Vivra has
already bitten, so
The guy, the person jumped down right in front of her. She reacted.
it is a 20 on the strength roll.
Okay, so they're not knocked prone. They're just bitten.
It's
She
weird.
basically freaked out and immediately went, no!
Jump!
She's had a very stressful 48 hours. This is a very normal reaction at this point.
Okay.
Everything else has tried to kill her except Perla.
How much damage?
9. They die. No kidding.
They can fall over. All right. Yeah. He almost immediately jumps back as soon as you kind of chomp into his ankle, and looks at Akari specifically and says, "Wait, Wither, how are you? Wait a second." And he stops, almost pausing. And at this point, now that you can see that he's closer to you guys, it's a humanoid-looking person wearing a purple garb that bears a very similar resemblance to Wither's garb, only purple. He's also wearing a golden mask that looks nearly identical to Wither's, but a bit more embellished. And as he looks at Akari more, he just, like I said, he jumped down first and was like, "Wither, how are you?" And then stopped. And just says, "Wait a second. You're not
Perla
Wither."
kind of cocks her head. I know. Oh, sorry for a second. I thought you were saying that to me, and I was like, no, I
Nope.
know. Perla cocks her head, raises an eyebrow, and looking at this person, she's going to cast Comprehend Languages for the next hour. It's not concentration, so I can do both.
Okay. Yeah, and as he says what he says, you see a blade come out of his hand and points directly at Akari, and at her feet you see a flaming circle that just all of a sudden expands around her. And anybody who's close to Akari will need to do a dexterity save.
I believe I was in the front with you two, so...
I'm pretty sure everybody was right next to Akari.
Actually, I think Vivra's the farthest from Akari at this point because she was the only one that went to the center of the room.
Everybody was. At least that's what they said. They had all walked up.
Oh, they did?
I think the only one
okay.
I don't know if they said anything was Alistair. But he was taking the rear, so. Velkorin and
Dex
Toto
save?
might not have been in there, but I think the other two, yes, dex save.
18 for me.
You are knocked back 15, but you are not knocked prone.
As the wolf, I got a 21.
Same thing, you are knocked back, but not knocked prone. Both you take 12 points of fire damage.
Ow.
How dare you?
And you were on concentration, so see if your servant stays with you. Their concentration rate.
Wow, you're such a jerk.
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. It's
Oh, thank God. Okay.
the wolf is damaged,
I was
not me.
gonna be so upset. It says, Constitution, right?
Dexterity.
But for my concentration.
Oh, yeah, Constitution.
Okay, 17.
Yeah, you're good. You maintain. Toto and Velkorin, how close were you guys? Sorry when this happened.
Not close, because every time we go into a room and they run out ahead or do something ahead, we get attacked. So
We'll say
even my distance per usual.
the circle, the flame circle pushes out about 15 to 20 feet. So
Yeah,
if you
well, I
think
would
you
not
are,
be that close.
if you think we were that close, then do the dexterity save.
How big is this room?
It's let me look at the map. Make it easy for me, myself. It is 80 by 80.
Okay, I would be far enough
It's a big
away
room.
if something was in the middle of the room, it couldn't run up to me and hit me.
Okay, fair enough.
That's the best
Fair
way I
enough.
can put it.
So after being startled into biting this guy, and I'm assuming the smell of Zaflina is now a lot stronger because he's right in front of me, and also I bit
Yes.
him.
You would have noticed that, but yes, the flames would have
Uh,
knocked you guys back. So currently,
yeah.
Akari is in the middle of this flaming circle with you guys around it, and he also had drawn a second blade, which is also on fire, just like the other blade in his hand.
Before getting into a battle stance at all, Akari would just put up a hand and speak softly. If you know Wither, I'm not an enemy of hers. And if you're an ally of hers, then we have no reason to cross blades.
I'm gonna use telepathy.
Roll
say-
a persuasion check for him.
If this gives the help action, I'd like to try to do this at the same time. I'm gonna use telepathy and say, Hoga?
Okay, that does not give the help back,
Unfortunate.
based on what you said.
I was trying. You know? Because she smells
Persuasion.
Zaflina. It's a male voice.
13 total.
You see him pause for a second, but kind of shake it off. I don't believe you, and lunges at you at this point. So we will go to it.
Well,
She lets out a sigh and just says, understandable.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Damn. All right, we will roll initiative. You will need to be over on roll 20. Whoop. gone now? Akari's gone. Why is Akari gone? Why did Akari break now?
Oh no!
Why is it like this?
You are stealing my roles, Jaxie.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Add a picture of Akari real quick.
Goodness gravy.
Since it decided to break again. I apologize, I don't know why. I literally didn't change anything, so it's kind of no reason for it to break, but it broke. So
On Roll20, I just see magic.
man, I know I gotta shift you guys. Where? There you go. Fix you later as well. Okay. That just be broken. Alright. Akari is permanently lit up and has the wrong color eyes currently. Whatever. Right.
If it works, it works. Akari is the main character now.
That's right. Alright. No. That's there we go. All right, does anybody beat a 25?
No.
Okay.
Akari has
Mother
24.
Fucker.
It's 24.
Damn.
Damn. All right.
Come on!
This guy was like,
sucks.
finally, I get my assassination.
So close. All right.
Akari's 24, Perla's 17, Toto's 13, Vivra's 9. Ali, what's yours?
8.
8.
8!
Damn.
Oh my god, you got lower than Vivra!
How? I was like, wow, for the first time I'm last.
He's...
Akari,
No.
Perla, Toto, Vivra, Velkorin.
Yes. Akari, Perla, Toto, Vivra, Velkorin.
Perla going, ugh, I guess I'll help you, slowpoke.
Damn.
I guess I'll help, and then she does nothing again.
Yep, I'm waiting for her. I was waiting for it. I was like, she's gonna like, oh, this is not my fight.
Well,
It's not my can of worms.
I probably could have just left this circle is about how big it's supposed to be. Okay, yeah. Just slightly more. So it actually fits in the square properly. In the square hole. Right. Maybe. I don't know. 30 feet. Okay, perfect. Good enough. Alright, so green square is a flaming circle right now.
And then you circle. Yeah, the square is a circle. Okay.
Did I say the wrong
Got
words
it.
again? I'm sorry. English
Remember
is hard.
to remember to bring us over to
Oh,
the battle
yeah,
screen
thank
when
you.
you're
Yeah.
ready.
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
Yep, magic.
Thank you. Alright, and place where you guys would be assumed to be standing.
I can't move my character.
What the fuck?
I can move mine.
Oh, good for you, Perla.
Oh, it's because I have to
It's
fucking...
just because I'm so
There we
privileged.
go. Okay, there, you should be able to move it now.
Only privileged people get to move their characters. We
I have
don't
to-
associate with the poor.
I have to give you permissions every time I create that token because it's a fancy one. So if you right click on your thing and do multi-side and choose side, you can change your icon to whatever makes sense.
Wolf or Twili.
I added the ones that we have currently. So
Whee!
There you go. No, you don't
Actually,
have
this
to.
is about the spot that I was saying that I would have started at.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'll still take the damage, but that's what I was trying to say was that I'm near the center, but not quite there. Although I did say that I bit him, so I was like, bite.
Yeah, I was knocked 15 feet back, so that's probably correct.
Oh, so I'd still... Yeah, whoops. I'm gonna be in this fire. Ouch.
Well, you would get knocked out of the fire. That was the whole point of the
Oh, but you said... Okay.
knocked past the fire.
Oh, wait.
Essentially, the barrier is going to push you back, so
Okay. So...
you're behind it.
15 feet away from Akari, I think.
There you go.
Oh, well,
Good
I was in
enough.
front. Because if I bit him, I have to be in front.
Yes, but after you bit him is when he did the fire thing, and that knocked you back.
Okay, I flew over Akari.
Yeah, I would assume it'd probably put you over here then. If you want to be on that side. By your lonesome.
Sure. Ah!
Okie dokie. He goes first.
Uh-oh.
I have to think about what he would be doing. You
I'm sorry.
made him
for
pause
ruining this.
by saying those phrases. I have to think.
Give her assassinate. Give her assassinate.
Well, she's not getting assassinated, but as her move goes afterward.
But if he doesn't attack,
Nah, if he still has a turn, so I won't get it.
Mm-hmm.
oh, I thought they had to attack to. Never mind. I tried. I tried to get you to have it. I apologize.
Yeah, it's only when I do it to somebody who hasn't had taken a turn yet.
You turn around and stab Vivra.
He's going to hold his ground because you didn't persuade him, but it did make him pause for a moment. So he is in a battle stance, but he's going to kind of keep where he's standing and say, "Why do you have her mask? Did you kill her? Are you a con of soldiers?" And then that'll be his turn. He seems to just kind of... his blade is pointed at you. So he's got two blades that are also identical to what Wither had, only his are golden and they're on fire.
And they've got like a split in them.
Yeah.
Akari takes out her blades but stands her ground. No, I didn't kill her. If anything, I witnessed what did kill her, which was those disgusting soldiers and a captain, which are dead now, I guess. But I witnessed her last moments, actually managed to spend time with her, and took the mask as a memory to make sure she's always with us.
Okay.
End turn.
I will have you roll persuasion at advantage.
If my mouse would work properly.
Why is Perla's little creature a shadow beast?
She asked for a Twilight
That is
beast, and
shadow
that's what I got
beast.
close to that.
About to make me act up.
It says
Ooh.
bipedal shadow thingy, and she's a Twili, so I'm like, give me a shadow beast.
Persuasion
How
at
dare
advantage, you said, right?
Yes. I rolled. I'm rolling again.
Sucks. It's only a 7.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No luck.
There's
Is
more
there
turns.
any-
There's more turns.
I was gonna ask about the help action, but you already had advantage.
Definitely looks
Yep.
like he's listening, but doesn't seem to have a
Not
reaction.
quite getting through.
Doesn't
But you
seem to
got
be
a
getting
7
through.
with advantage?
Wow.
Feels bad. Okay. That's all you're gonna do.
Yeah, she's not gonna attack first.
Perla, you are up.
Perla explodes the guy. All right, guys, let's keep going.
Yeah. I've got this, don't worry. I was gonna click clack my way over here closer to the exit with my
Should be able to
dude.
move your beast.
Yeah.
Are you a horse?
No, I
Got
have heels
heels.
on.
Oh, okay.
Clip clop, clip clop.
I thought you were being carried, but it's so funny. I just
Not anymore, I got
imagined-
knocked back.
Right. I just imagine with her arms up, just running like that.
Which I said, does your beast have any health points?
Hold on.
Because he would have taken the 12 too, since he was holding you.
It certainly does, but it has 35 hit points, so
Okay.
I'll mark that down by 15.
Off 12.
12?
Yeah, it was 12 damage.
You guys took 12 damage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good.
You're trying to get him killed?
I thought I took 15. But no, it was, 12.
12 points of fire damage.
Okay. So also I can use my action to move more, so she's just gonna get right over here by the door, but she's not leaving. She's just got her options open. That's my turn. Oh, and no. Bonus action? Hold on. Sorry. No, Blade Ward is an action.
So-
Okay, that's it.
It's not on the map.
And another thing.
It's not on the map, but the spider would essentially be right here, but on
okay.
the roof, which is where the
as-
skylight is.
If it looks like it's gonna attack me, I won't go closer, but if it seems chill, I'll stay here.
If the spider is vibing. Can I get a vibe check on the spider?
Yeah.
It's a metal spider.
Yeah, okay.
You doing anything with your bonus action?
No.
Toto, you are up.
Unfortunate.
Actually, I will be hiding behind my shadow spirit.
Hiding behind it.
Makes sense.
Let's see. I'm gonna get a little closer. Like right there.
Right in front of the fire.
Damn. Okay, hold on. I cast blur on myself.
Okay.
And that's it.
The fire. Oh, you're dead.
Oh, damn. Rip.
Damn, that was fast. Okay. Vivra, you're up.
I see that.
Your fur is scorched.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Were you shedding currently?
What? When is Wolfra not shedding? That is the question.
That means you are on fire. No.
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 Please don't set me on fire.
No, you're fine. I mean, unless you jump into the fire, then in that case you would be on fire, but
Goodness gracious. I mean, he hasn't attacked. She realizes that she's made a mistake.
actually rolled the wrong damage for you guys. You should have taken potentially another d6, but I forgot.
Oh,
So it's fine.
I reject it.
I reject it.
I was supposed to roll 3d6,
thank
but I rolled 2.
Veto.
You can die now. It's fine.
No.
It's not scripted anymore.
So, I think she'll move to here.
Okay.
And sort of be like watching everything. Like she wants to get a little further away from them, but also she notices like Perla heading that way as well, and she's like, if this is the exit, I want to be closer to that than he is in case things go down. And she will hold her action. If he decides to attack her, she will retaliate with an attack. That's my held action.
Okay. So you are holding your action to if he attacks anybody or
If he attacks me,
if he attacks
specifically,
you. Okay.
yes, I will retaliate with an attack.
Retaliate. Ha ha.
Oh man, it's almost like you figured out where the name came from.
Shit. I didn't know what you're talking
Everybody boo
about.
him.
I like
Okay.
puns.
All right, Velkorin, what do you do?
This thing hasn't attacked, right?
It is not attacked yet.
I'm just gonna hold my action to attack him if he attacks.
Okay.
I'll move over 1, so I'm not, or 2, so I'm not gonna shoot Toto or Akari in the back of the head.
Fair enough. All right, you are gonna hold your action until he attacks. Okay. All right, so now it is back up to his turn, and at this point he is. Looks like he's aggressive, but before he attacks, he is gonna say to Akari, if you didn't kill my daughter, why is she dead? Why isn't her mask destroyed? What did you do to her body? And at that point, he will lunge at you.
Daughter!
He will lunge at you, which will trigger Velkorin's thing, but do my attack first, or which happens first? Since your trigger is to attack when he attacks.
The moment he attacks, I'm attacking, so
Okay,
it's up to you what triggers first.
fine. First, who attacks against Akari? Where? There. 22 for the first hit. 14
What?
for the second hit.
So what was the first hit?
22.
Okay, that one hits. And then the second hit was a 14, you said?
Yep.
That one doesn't hit.
Flashing. 11 points of damage total. And then, or not 11, one more. 13 points of damage total. 5 of which are fire damage.
Wait, that's from the first attack?
That's from the first attack, and the second attack missed you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge to make that cut in half.
Okay. They say 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 6 points of damage. And then, Alistair, you can trigger your attack.
Alrighty.
Don't kill him in one turn, please.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I really don't think that's gonna happen.
The luck
Oh my
really flip-flopped
As in
today.
you're gonna kill him,
Did
or you're not gonna
Perla
kill
take
him?
your luck too?
First one to hit is 19.
19 does hit.
Okay. Well, that's good. Because that's followed up by a 10 and 11.
Whoa!
And
I'd like to
11
also
don't
point
hit.
out I have a plus 8 to hit, so that means I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Damn.
Oh
So-
my goodness.
Are you using the anti-zombie?
Yeah.
How's
Damn.
the turn? How's the
Damn.
turn?
I rolled-
I'm telling you,
That never
Perla
happens.
is a luck sap.
Perla's stealing your luck. Alright, so the first one does hit. The other two do not.
Yeah. I didn't Hunter's Mark him, so
You
he's
did
not getting the
Did or
Hunter's Mark
didn't?
damage. I did not.
Did not.
So but he still gets the black
Yep,
gloom
your
hit.
shadow damage.
Black goo
Goo goo. So he takes 19 points of damage.
Jesus. Math is hard.
I wasn't gonna do an aggressive and attack thing on him, which is Hunter's Mark, because you know when you're hit with it. So
Yep, that's fair. Okay, yep. You, as he slashes Akari with one hit, your arrow flies right past Akari's ear and into his shoulder, which makes his second slash miss. And he kind of steps back a bit, but, well, I should say, yeah, he moves up to you. 'Cause does not
He
have
just missed 'cause
reach.
she's good like that.
So yeah, and he gets hit by the second hit, but then stands his ground again. And with that, that'll be his move. He'll stay where he is to threaten you.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn. So, Kara, you're up.
Okay. So attacking back with the main hand first. She'll also say, to answer his question, well, before she took off her mask and left it there on the floor, she made sure to use a bomb to leave no corpse behind.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Okay.
Reasoning with
And-
the man while stabbing him.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
you
he slashed
can-
at me first.
And you can
That's true.
well do your damage first. We'll do that first.
7 damage.
Dang it. Yeah,
Yeah, they're talking while swinging at each other.
that's fair. Okay, and yeah,
Fair is fair.
you can make another persuasion check at advantage.
Come
So
on.
far, you are
can do
saying the
this.
right thing.
Really? 14 total.
With
14 total.
I mean, it's
Fight.
better than last time. That's twice as good as last time.
Ooh. Where is it? Math. Urgh. That's also 14, so you broke even with him. But it's affecting him.
Amazing.
Okay. Your main hand, you hit him. Are you doing anything else?
Well, it looked like he's kind of listening, right?
Yes.
So gonna end the turn on the one swing.
You'll end on the ones. Okay. Okay, so you only struck him once.
Yes. Not given a reason to kill
Fair enough.
quite
Okay.
yet.
All right, Perla, you're up again.
Well, she's just enjoying the show right now because she's got comprehend languages on. She knows exactly what everyone's saying for once.
Oh, she
I
needs
will
her
just
popcorn
take-
now.
Yeah, she'll stay here and just take the dodge action,
Okay.
or yeah, I think that's
Add 5 to your AC,
um
something like that.
yeah, sure.
I don't
I
remember.
don't know.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it gives you 5 to your AC when you're doing the dodge. You're
Okay.
using your action, and I think you have advantage on dexterity saving throws for the
I
turn.
thought the dodge action gave attackers disadvantage to hit.
That might have been it.
The mage armor
think
gives
so.
+5 to AC.
Mage armor gives her.
Less
It's
it-
equal to her spellcasting
Oh, is it?
modifier, I think.
AC 13 plus Dex for mage armor.
Okay.
Let me look it up.
I think I'm thinking of a different spell then.
Take the dodge action.
Dodge
Focus
is
entirely on
disadvantage,
avoiding
yes.
attacks. Start of your next turn. Any roll made against you has disadvantage. Okay,
Yeah. So I got that right.
got that. There's.
I might have been
extra.
confusing with the shield spell, but I think even that's just like a
Yes, that one's
+2.
+5.
And you
Okay.
make dexterity saving throws at. But you lose that
Okay.
benefit if you're incapacitated. Or if your speed reach, it drops to 0. That doesn't make sense. So yes, you have disadvantage on attacks against you, advantage on dexterity saves until the next turn. Your next turn. Okay. Toto, you are up. If you aren't doing anything else.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a firebolt at this guy.
Okay. There.
Yeet. It's a
Oh.
25.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Nah, it misses. Yeah, you got him.
Okay. 12 fire damage.
Holy smokes.
That was a good fireball.
Mhm.
But as it strikes his cloak, it seems to, like you would expect when you hit normal clothing, it would scorch. It doesn't seem to. You can tell it hit him, but it doesn't really look like it did any much towards him.
Oh.
He did grunt when it hit him, but that was about as far as it went. His clothes seemed to be unharmed.
Oh, okay.
What else you got? You got a bonus
Yeah,
action
that's
in your
good.
move. Nothing.
No, I'm gonna stay here.
And Vivra, you're up then.
Okay. Well, I hear what they're saying, and does Akari look like super hurt, or
Nah.
Akari's looking okay still. She's not even bloodied.
Nope.
Okay. Then I think I'm gonna investigate the door. If that's okay. See if there's a way to open it if it's not open. And if it is open, to look through and kind of sniff around a bit.
Yeah. As soon as you go to the door, you look, and it's just massive drop.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Like
About
there's
it's
no
about
floor?
2 feet out past that door where you can see it, and then it's just
Yeah.
a drop.
I look out, look down, look at Perla, and even as a wolf, her face is like, what is this?
Apparently, I didn't see that.
And
I forgot to mention it.
she uses her telepathy and she's like, "What? Why are you running to this? This is death."
You don't know. Maybe I have Featherfall. She doesn't respond right now.
Thanks.
So busy watching the carnage.
Yeah, she'll just like hold up a finger to you of like, shush.
No, it's not available.
I'm busy.
Leave a message at the beep.
Bring me my popcorn.
Yeah.
The
I'm watching my
voicemail. I heard
stories.
you, Kale. Do that. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like, Perla, get over here now. Call me back.
What else you got, Vivra? Are you just going there?
Oh, goodness gravy. Can I do an investigate as my free action or something to see if there's like an illusion or something or an arcana or whatever for this door?
Sure, go for it.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
Okay, let me see if that's okay, so it's just a normal roll because the wolf thingy is perception. I can't read that. I got nothing. Let's see. 7.
Evan,
The same as Perla. Look at us go.
You take another look and you kind of have the, okay, that's a big fall.
Oh, I got vertigo.
Yep, and you back up and go, nope, that's a fall.
She goes to here and it's like, I'm gonna chill here for now and ready my action.
Eldritch blast off the wall.
You do see Perla like after your attention is off of her, she does kind of peek over and like make a face at it, like, oh.
Somehow she didn't notice it.
That is a long fall.
Like, oh, yikes. And I can't, I guess I'll take the dodge action as well because I can't do my spells because most of them require verbal and somatic components, and my dog paws.
Bark. What kind of spell was that? I cast bark. I cast wow.
My super my super bark.
Okay.
So
action.
yeah.
So you'll have disadvantage on attacks, which you already do because you're cloak, but you have advantage
that's right, but
on
now I
saving
can
throw.
do it.
Dex
Woo.
saving for the turn. All right.
I literally forgot I was wearing that cloak.
Velkorin, what do you do?
At this point, since I get the gist of what's happening, I'm just going to spin my bow around and just put it at my side and wait to see what happens next.
Okay. You're waiting.
Turn a free show.
Are you gonna hold an action or anything, or are you just waiting?
I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna lean against the wall.
Got it. Oh, right.
No reason to attack him when we're trying to persuade them we're on his side.
His turn. Hmm. So the last thing you said was she dropped her mask and then blew herself up.
And left no corpse behind.
Left. Okay. Hmm. One more time. Back. But you do see him pause for a moment. But something kind of pushes him along. He does make one strike. He's only gonna do one. Oh no, that's a nat 20. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
I'll hold back a little. Oops.
Oopsies. Oh no. Oh no. Write it down. Stop.
Oh. GG, Akari, you tried your best.
Good thing you got an uncanny dodge, that's all I'm gonna say. 32 points of damage.
Oof.
Not too
Ouch.
bad.
Reactions come back at the top of the round, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're cutting that in half.
Yeah, that's fair. 16 points of damage. And he does. It looked like he was about to go for the second hit. He stopped. Wait. That'll be his turn.
So he didn't say anything.
This time he didn't. But you can see that he's fighting something based on his body language.
Am I able to make a perception check to see if it's something like forcing him against his will or something?
How about an insight check?
Insight? Okay. 19 total.
19. You can get the sense that he is forcing himself to push through. He's not sure. He wants to believe you, but that if believing you means he has to accept that his daughter is gone. So he's kind of at that last step of trying to stop himself, but needs to push forward.
Okay. She's going to do a swing herself back because clearly you got to speak through blades. It's mentioned. I know it's hard to accept, and it's still hard to accept now, but Wither is gone. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seven damage.
That's
I kind of love that.
Like all it
speaking
can do is
blade.
just ask you to walk alongside and try to
7
Make
what?
the world-
Emotional damage?
Your daughter's dead. Take that.
your daughter's dead. I know it hurts you, it hurts me too. But I keep walking on for her.
Oh my gosh, is Akari being genuine right now?
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Roll persuasion again at advantage this time. Still.
Get it through your thick head.
No, don't say that.
That's not being
I think-
said yet.
I think you're succeeding this time, probably.
You said persuasion advantage?
Yes.
Come on, you got this. Please,
gonna
Perla,
have to-
don't
you're gonna
take
have to-
this one.
19 total.
19 total. Okay. Yeah. You do kind of see his demeanor slump, and he kind of just lets his blade kind of fall to his side, and the flame circle that was surrounding you starts to die down, and it goes away.
As he slumps down, she offers a hand out to kind of help him get back up.
He will look up and take the hand. Looks into you, looks at you specifically, wearing daughter's.
She'll help him up, of course, look back at him. I'm sorry if seeing me with the mask caused alert and worry that I may have been one of the murderers. But I promise you I'm not. And just even seeing them before, first thing I did was attack. And hopefully they're taken care of now. I don't know how the undead work. It's kind of weird.
Bastard is finally dead.
Yeah, dead. He was just bones.
Figure of speech.
It's
Kind of-
bones.
Kind of sarcastically, or as a response of you being a smartass, but accepts it. So You helped her move on, but I can. At this point, he has his weapons do kind of. They go back up into his sleeves. Way.
Helped her along the way to get to the point of moving on best we can.
You carry her mask. Means she trusted you with her legacy. Don't ever forget that.
Never will. Carrying her spirit alongside with me.
Kind of sighs heavily. Now, I guess the other question is, what brings you here?
Well, along the road while traveling with her, it seems we got transported here, which I believe it was to help her move on. Now it's, well, we rest in peace properly and able to do everything properly, but now we're trying to figure out how to get back.
Looking to move back to the other world, is what you say.
Exactly. We're not natives to this land.
And see, he's kind of thinking. Based on what he's heard, he's still coming to terms, realizing it. Also, just as a aside, like, it's very obvious that he's probably undead as well, considering he was Wither's father and how many years have passed since then. You can make the assumption that he's also must be one of these wandering cursed spirits to this land. And after a few moments of him just kind of thinking to himself, he looks up to you and just kind of says, well, if my daughter trusted you and left that mask to you, it must be for a reason. I can show you the way to get back. You have to promise me that whatever you see once you go past, you keep to yourself.
I can promise that. We should probably let the others know that as well.
Most of you are probably within earshot to hear that.
Yeah, Jesse said that kind of looks towards them, let the others know too, with like a, y'all heard it.
Perla pretends that she can't understand, and she's just looking at her nails as if she hasn't been paying attention.
Sorry, I set you on fire.
The cloaks.
Vivra uses telepathy. Sorry, I reactively bit you.
Oh, you're not a dog, are you?
Whoa, your dog talks.
Did he say you're not a dog, are you? Or...
He says, you're not a dog, are you?
Not usually.
She can be.
You can hear what he says. I was like, I'm using telepathy. What are you doing?
Which,
does-
by the by, she'll ask him.
He's kind of mean.
Do you have any knowledge about curse or magics or something? Because one of the guy hit me with something along those lines.
Kind of chuckles for a moment and gets a bit closer to you than probably is a little awkward. But you do see his eye light up for a bit as he looks at you. Almost similar to what you do. Yep, that makes sense. Unfortunately, this land is cursed. Living beings aren't really supposed to be here. Initially, why I attacked you first. Outside of the obvious what you're wearing.
That makes sense.
Essentially, the easiest way to undo what has been done to you is either by having a cleric most likely can help you out. They can remove a curse on you. That should be more than. Otherwise, they have the ability to restore Words. Blah. Whatever. TLDR, Great Restoration or Remove Curse by a cleric. We'll get rid of. Can't. Words right now. So.
She nods, and then kind of looks at her group and thinks to herself, and says at least for him to hear, I don't think any of them are holy enough for that. So I guess I have to visit a church.
Oh,
Damn.
What? Perla's so holy.
Damn.
Can't
Perla's
understand her.
probably
She's
the
not holy.
least
Good girl.
holy.
I can't understand Perla, so she would not think
No,
she's holy.
she doesn't say it.
I know, but I'm just she doesn't
Yeah.
understand her, so she wouldn't even come close to thinking that. Plus, she saw warlock magic from
Right.
her.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. You're like the opposite.
Technically, she used Radiant Light. That was
I
the first
used
spell you
radiant
saw from her.
magic.
Yeah, thickening light.
And just as an extra, or I shouldn't say extra, he goes back to what you had said before, and he's still kind of awkwardly close to you and says, if you can't keep what you see secret, then I can't stop what's going to happen. You let people know what you find.
Well, I can speak for myself to keep what I see secret. I'm guessing if anybody else says anything, that they'll face the consequences themselves too.
All I can say is you will find out what happened.
Ominous, but
It
understandable.
is very threatening.
But he says, but again, my daughter trusted you with her legacy, then I will choose to trust you as well. I trusted her with our.
Thank you for your blessings, Wither's dad.
You can't tell he smiles, but he smiles through his mask. He kind of looks past you for a second at the other masked figure far away, and he tosses something to you.
From that far, just hucks it.
Yep. I assume you're gonna try to catch it. Hey, Alistair? Or did you run away again?
What is he throwing?
Throwing something at you.
Sure, I'll catch it.
Um,
A bomb.
you
Leave no corpse.
It's bomb! Boom! It's like, you shot me good, so fuck you. No. As it's kind of flying in the air, it glows a bright light, and then when it lands into your hand, it almost morphs. It goes from a bright white light and morphs into the shape of an arrow.
Ooh.
He just looks at you, since you're the only one that has a bow, and says,
That's a bright light arrow.
use that arrow to shoot the the blood red ruby. The way to the other side will open. At that point, he steps back away from you, Akari, and just you can get you can't see it, but he smiles behind his mask, and he just says that, as you know, the law of the Garo from my daughter, we leave no corpse. And he pulls out a bomb.
Right next to Akari.
I said
You
he
step
backed
back.
away.
He backed away.
He backed away. Don't be that
Didn't
mean.
do it on the screen.
I didn't.
Stepped
Sure
away
is.
20 feet.
She'll respectfully turn away and step away from him to have the explosion behind her as well.
Cool people don't look back at explosions.
Yeah.
What people with taste do.
No. At that point, what do you guys want to do?
Well, yeah, I heard him shoot the ruby.
Ruby's not in this room, is it?
Yeah,
It's above us.
it's above.
Okay.
It's in the sunlight, or the sunlight above it.
The sand light.
Whatever.
Then I will shoot it.
All right, I expected you to talk about what just happened, but okay.
We don't need to unpack any of our feelings.
We need to get out of here before we unpack the entire
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Stopping to unpack every 5 seconds just gonna make it take forever.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
As you,
conversation
Vivra's
on
literally
the
just
way.
sitting and watching and waiting at this point. She's like,
Well, okay.
it's fine.
"Did you get a nat one?"
I rolled a natural
Oh.
20.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
A
Yeah.
jewel on the ceiling.
You don't miss. And
I never miss.
so as you shoot the arrow, that thing perfect dead center that it hits the blood red ruby in a burst of light. Then also the arrow reappears back in your hand after you shot it.
Fancy.
And
Ooh.
Nice.
everything around you starts to rumble and quake.
Not fancy.
Perla gets her shadow spawn to pick her up again.
Vivra does that spread out dog leg thing looking around.
Everything starts to rumble and quake and shake, and you look up, and it feels like, everything is just vibrating and shaking around you, and all of a sudden, you feel like gravity reverses, and all of a sudden, you guys are falling up into what appears to be more sand above you. So, as you guys are falling, you fall through the sunlight, and as you're looking above you, you see a flash of white light,
Ouch.
and you're looking at the ground, and all of a sudden you're looking at the sky, and you're falling, and then
Not again.
after the flash, you guys all land onto a bunch of sand in a similar room that you guys are in. It seems like a similar room you were just in, only everything's upside down now.
We land with
Yeah.
a pump.
I need everyone to roll a d20 for me and tell me what you roll.
Oh,
And I
boy.
will-
Privately.
and I will respond. And I will respond appropriately to the people that are
Secrets.
important.
I had a feeling it was
The
going to be
people that are
something.
that's rude. Which one of us are important, huh? Yeah, I just put it in the secret channel or whatever.
Either directly to me or to the channel, whatever you want to do. Tell me.
Okie dokie.
Perla maneuvers so that the shadow spawn breaks her fall for her. I don't need to roll, do I? Do I need to roll?
You can roll.
It's time to DM
4.
the DM. You're
What?
supposed to do it privately.
Oh, right. You
It's
didn't
okay.
hear that.
It's okay. It's an NPC. It's fine.
Also, fuck
dog.
you, Alpha. You faked me out, you bastard. You DM'd me too.
We DM'd the DM.
Okay. I've gotten one from everybody. Did I get one from...
What a good timing for the commercial to happen, because you can just send stuff while it's happening. The weather outside
Alright.
is sunny.
I need the people who I'm about to respond to not... I should say, attempt to not react if
Silence.
possible. But
If you don't send me anything, I'm going to be so upset.
also
important
keep in
people
mind
get
that you need to
messages.
act in character, because this is important.
Oh, okay. You die. Don't say anything, but your character is dead.
React accordingly, but don't react because you're dead.
Alright, I have messaged the appropriate people, so...
I have to ask a question, because I sent it, but because I need to know.
Yeah. So if you did not get a message, everything is normal for you. Anybody else? yeah, anybody else knows what happened. But all right, so you guys essentially, like I said, you are in what feels like the same tower you were before, but everything is upside down.
Oh,
What would
where
you
are we?
like to do?
Does that mean the door is on the ceiling?
Technically,
There's a red
the
gem on the floor.
entryway that you guys came in from stretched from the floor to the ceiling.
Okay.
That one is fine. It was just the random opening that dropped into nothingness.
So we look up and the sky is there kind of like before.
Essentially similar to before, yeah.
So it's like essentially like we're back at the bottom of the tower again, but in a different place.
Like upside down.
You are essentially, it's like you're in the same room. Everything is just opposite right now. So until you wander else, I can't give you any more detail.
So the that doorway, for example, would still kind of be
This
there, or
doorway
is that up
is
higher?
there, but it's upside down. So that would be at the ceiling where you wouldn't be able to reach unless you like flew. This opening on the left side is all the way from ceiling to ground, so it would have been where you would have came from originally.
So this is the one that's in reach then.
That's not the this is the one
That's
that
up
you-
high.
This,
Oh, okay.
this one's up high. This one is the one you could walk through right now.
Oh, okay. So Akari will start walking towards the entrance that they are able to walk towards.
Okay.
I was gonna say like which direction, but it's only one entrance, so
Yeah. Okay. As you walk out, it essentially is exactly what Perla described. Instead of going up forever, now it looks like the stairs are going down forever.
but at least there's stairs.
But you're at the bottom. I should say. Flip around. Sorry, you're at the bottom, looking up, but it's flip it
Here we
around.
go
Sorry.
again.
Oh,
my
so
brain.
climbing
More
upstairs
stairs.
again. Okay.
The whole
Climbing
place
upstairs
flipped upside down. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
easiest
because
way
we
to
were up
describe it.
high. So yeah, we were up high. So it's going up high again because now it's technically we're at the bottom.
Perla
I
just
thought
ugh. And
I thought I felt something
has her-
tap me. What the fuck?
has her shadow spawn pick her up again, and she's just like shielding her eyes from the sun up above, and she's so done with the light.
Vivra pulls out her umbrella and is like looking around cautiously now that they're back in the desert. Checking for the masked man. And then she looks at the rest of the group and she kind of grimaces and is like, great, back in the desert. Where do we go now?
Akari tilts her head, confused, looking at Vivra. We go through this entryway and upstairs again.
What are you talking about? We're in the desert.
Both. Both are true.
I mean, yes, the structure was in a desert, but there are stairs here. She says, pointing with both hands.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you?
I suppose that's a trick question.
Perla just starts going up the stairs.
Wait,
Akari
we got... Okay, I'm
Akari
so-
will
she
wave
casts
before
she does a little blade ward on herself and then marches forward. Well, her shadow spawn does. She's just sitting on his shoulder, basically.
Akari lets out a sigh as she sees Perla going ahead.
Oh, wait up.
Well, come on,
Vivra
y'all.
follows quickly. Oh, wait. Am I still a wolf?
Yes, technically. Actually,
she forgets. She goes, and then telepathy to Perla. Hang on, I'm catching up. And then she trots up the stairs to walk next to the big creepy shadow thing.
She's like, I hate this, but I kind of like you.
Yeah.
Come on, rest of the party. Toto, Velkorin, keep up.
you guys make your way back up the stairs again, and through an opening, just like before. Only this time it's not a treasure room when you come out. After you keep traveling for a while, and it just feels like you've been in here forever, you finally get to an opening, and as you walk out, you see
T.
Shush. God damn it, you didn't make me do it again. You see two Rito guards standing next to the door wearing
Did you say burrito?
Rito, Rito,
Okay, Rito.
bird people.
Oh, the birds!
Oh, Rito. Okay.
Rito, two bird people.
We're all
They-
just so gone right now.
It's not like you said Frito, and I was like, what the hell is a Frito or burrito?
Rito. They are dressed in similar robes to. It almost looks. It looks very reminiscent of Wither's garb, but has obviously different kind of alterations to it, where instead of being like a full poncho like Shu has, it's almost like it only covers their chests, so their wings are still being able to be exposed.
That makes
and
sense.
the two guards that looked like they were pretty much falling asleep. Who walked out first, I should say?
I think once
Perla
seeing the
and
Rito,
Vivra?
Perla would not approach them. She'd be like, oh, there's people here. They might not like me. I'm riding a giant shadow spawn thing. So she holds back a bit. In whatever shadows there are, she'll step back, not approach them.
Vivra stops as well,
What?
and seeing these guards, looks back to Velkorin, rolls her wolf eyes, and sits down.
What kind of armor are they wearing? I got lost in the fucking Frito Lay crap that they were doing. So I missed that part. I zoned out as soon as they started saying Frito and Dorito and burrito and whatever the frick they were saying.
Dorito wasn't said.
My eyes just
Well,
glazed
He just
over.
glazed over. I said they
Take
are
psychic damage.
wearing cloth armor that's very reminiscent of Wither's attire, with some alterations to be more appropriate for a Rito's body type with the wing. And like I said, I guess who is walking out first then?
Well, if Perla doesn't, Akari will continue walking up.
And as Wakari, are you walking completely out in the open in front of them?
Yeah, she'll hold her hand out to show no aggression. As
this
if to
point-
kind of wave.
At this point, both of them kind of shake themselves awake and go, that? And their spears are pointed at you almost immediately. And they are very confused.
She keeps her hand up, non-threatening. We are not the drone. I'm kidding.
They pause for a moment.
Where are we?
They don't immediately answer, but they do look at you since you're the first one that
Sorry,
walked
where
out.
am I?
Since you're the first one that walked out, and they notice your mask first, and they're like, do you know who the Garo are?
She nods.
At this point, they kind of both look at each other and whisper to themselves for a bit. And, like, you can kind of hear, like, should we take them in? What the fuck? Nobody's ever come out. We're supposed to guard this door, but nobody's ever come out this door. What are we... Whoever has observant can see this conversation kind of happening between them.
So should be seeing this happening.
pretty much.
Perla and Vivra are just chilling.
And they're just like, we don't know how to deal with this, so we're gonna take you to the boss.
Let me stop you right there. You were guarding this door, correct?
Yes.
Now, what if I said this was a test to see how you would anticipate somebody coming from the other side of this door?
Gaslight them.
They both look at each other for a second and go,
Keep.
fuck. Dang. I don't know. Have we been sitting here for like so many? Like they totally ignored you at this point, but I will have you make a roll a deception check.
Amazing.
Can
Amazing.
Velkorin assist by saying something since he can see what they're saying?
What are you gonna say?
Your job is to keep people from coming in, is it not? It's not to keep people from coming out.
That's amazing.
That's a fair assessment.
Their brains are gonna explode. Velkorin.
Right?
That is a fair assessment. Okay, either you both can roll persuasion or you can give Akari advantage.
I'll give Akari advantage.
Is it
While they're
persuasion or
rolling.
deception?
Deception, definitely, because you are lying.
I have
Really
a
a liar.
question.
Sure.
So I had my thing up with concentration for an hour, comprehend languages, and fury shadow, the shadow spirit thing. Has an hour passed by now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, my shadow spirit goes away, and she no longer has comprehend languages on.
Hmm.
So you fall to your ass all of a sudden.
Wait, could I get a short rest because it was carrying me?
I guess.
Heck yeah!
Just you take a quick power nap in its arms.
Yes.
Wouldn't you lose concentration the moment you're
Yeah, probably would have
resting,
once you went through
though?
this.
So you'd have to
True.
walk anyway.
All right, so we'll say after you were walking, all of a sudden you just
Lose concentration after what?
you
Falling?
well, as soon as you take a rest, you're technically not concentrating anymore. So we'll say you dozed off for half a second, and all of a sudden you went
Okay.
and fell on your ass.
Okay, no
At some
short
point.
rest then.
Right. But yes, your concentration would be gone.
Mhm.
So, right. What was your deception, Akari?
Oh yeah. It's 17 total.
They have to fail. They're so dumb.
They both look at each other and go, "Oh, you're not wrong, but
You're not in trouble if that helps you feel any better.
we're not in trouble, but
No, this was a valuation of sorts.
wait, okay. What are we being evaluated on?
No, we were evaluating the state of the door to see how would one react for one coming out the other side.
I feel like we're reacting properly since nobody's came through that door, and
Yeah, sleeping
Since
on the
before
job was
we've-
definitely proper.
yep, that's right.
Which way's to the big boss?
Yeah, we will. I'll stay here. My buddy over there, he'll lead you over, just because he's confused. He's hurting. He thinks he's in trouble, even though you
Threw
said
the
he's
other
not in
guy under the
trouble.
bus. He threw the other guy under the bus and he'll take it.
So, yeah, the other guy is like, oh shit, and kind of just like leaves his spear here and starts to wander off and walk off. He's like, yep, come on, we'll do that.
Akari motions for everybody else to follow.
Red follows.
You'll have to make me.
I'm gonna try to hop in someone's shadow. They have to be willing, so I'm gonna just roll a die. Okay, she tries to hop into Velkorin's shadow. I'm assuming he's not gonna let her though.
Not even in the slightest.
He's just like, no. Okay, so then she tries to hop into Toto's shadow. Will Toto let her?
Know what you want, pretty lady. Okay.
She goes into Toto's shadow. She's hidden in there. Oh my god.
I know what that magic is. I've seen it before.
You already know I'm a Twili. Oh,
Yeah.
my secret's out.
When somebody walks up to your shadow and they look down at your shadow, like just staring at it, I'm just like, go away.
Y'all mind if I step in?
Can I like stick your toes in? Is it the water okay in here?
Sorry, I'm distracting the DM.
Sorry. What?
Perla's in Toto's shadow. That's
Or
it.
in total shadow.
Toto
Yes.
just got a
so
shadow
funny.
girlfriend.
Yep. Shadow wife.
Hey now. She's
Toto,
engaged already.
Toto
That-
checking
oh,
their
that don't
shadow
stop it.
periodically.
That won't stop her.
All right. And actually, just so you can get a bit of more of a description, like as you guys have come out now and you can kind of see where you are, it's like I said, it's flip-flopped. So now the tower seems to go into the ground instead of up to the sky. You essentially completely flip-flop. You're in the desert still. None of you recognize at all where you are. There's a added part to keep you guys more in the loop.
Interesting that birds are going underground.
Just in that spot. Right inside, because I kind of want to start the next stuff later, but at the same time. Okay. Sorry.
Starting now.
We're at like the good-ish stopping point, but it is early.
It means we can just do a long one next time.
I ain't waiting 2 weeks. Let's go.
He's waiting 2 weeks.
Ah,
I
don't
have
wanna
to
wait.
work in the morning. That's my other excuse.
Oh,
Why don't since if it's a good spot, why don't we call it and then just do a longer one next week? Start early or something. Or not next week, the following week.
Yeah.
I was
2
gonna
weeks
say I
later.
can't do next week.
I
2
get
weeks.
new eyeballs coming, so
New eyeballs. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so just to give you guys the proper exit, the bird guy it's odd you would expected him to fly, but he's walking in front of you guys, and after you guys kind of crest over one of the sand dunes, as you kind of are coming out of this area, you can see in the distance a massive sand sea kind of just surrounding most of the area behind you. And then you can see off into the distance what looks to be a village. And that end for the tonight.
okay.
Continue on with the
Mhm.
hopefully a longer episode next or 2 weeks from now.
Once we get to that village, I'm gonna lean over a railing, look out at the sand, take a little piece of sand, a pinch of sand, and
Oh,
flick
no.
it off
Here
the
we go.
side
Here we go.
and talk about how much I hate sand.
There it is.
Oh no.
Okay,
I
Anakin.
knew.
Okay, Anakin.
I got a plan again. That's all that matters.
God, fucking damn.
You got a plan again?
I hate it here.
You walked right into it.
I hate it here.
Oh my god.
Kill
I
me
don't wanna
now.
Stop.
I just took psychic
So good.
damage.
This session was so fun. I didn't even realize we'd already been going for 2.5 hours. I was here for it.
It is, like I said, a little bit of a shorter one today, but just because I'd like the next stuff that we're doing to be most of the whole session and then keep going from there. So rather than
Okay.
start it and then immediately stop it, I would rather start at the next session and go long if it goes long.
Is
Yeah.
my mage armor gone?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
It lasts 8 hours.
Oh, it's long gone.
It's been 8. Oh, I guess we're traveling, huh?
Yep.
I
right.
was like, oh, I'm not a wolf anymore. Whoops.
All right.
I gotta
yeah.
pay more attention.
So, raid. Someone raid them. But yeah, we will be back again in 2 weeks, as long as everything works out properly. And yeah, we'll go from there. Probably aim to try to have a longer session next time, as long as I get everything planned out properly. We might have some fun.
How exciting.
Guys might get a fluff episode finally.
I
A
don't
fluff
believe you.
You don't
We
believe
just had
me.
like 2 months of shopping.
What do you mean?
Lots of shopping.
I'm kidding.
I don't believe you.
It's
2
not a
months of
fluff
shopping.
You know
And
what? It's
then
gonna be the
48 hours of-
fluffiest episode ever.
Concentrated suffering.
Wrong.
Right?
Anyways, yeah.
Vivra's just gonna forget about that mask guy and go, you know what? We're moving on.
Yeah.
We're
It's
we're
fine.
moving on. I'm fine. Everything's
future
fine.
looks
Everything's
And I hate that it's bright because I can't see.
Exactly.
everything's fine. All right. Yeah.
Oh,
So we will raid out, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks from now. So bye.
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 kisses.
Oh, God.